Hey guys, once again my hair is not done yet. Too many chores in the morning, so we're gonna have a little visit while I do my hair again. I wanted to talk today about natural remedies for depression, and there are things that are really, to my mind, pretty obvious, but when you are feeling a lot of sadness and kind of sometimes failure can lead to some depression, just some sadness that won't go away. And when you're in the middle of that, it's hard to remember that there are just some really everyday kinds of things that'll help. Number one, drink enough water. If I don't make about 2 gallons worth of caffeine-free herbal tea a day, then the girls and I get a little bit dehydrated. And if you're feeling sad, sometimes those things that are kind of your normal everyday routine fall by the wayside. For brain function, you have to be hydrated, and if you're sad, your brain is already under some stress just from life. And so having enough so I don't know, for me personally, it's hard for me to drink that much water in a day because I forget that I'm thirsty. And so if I do it up as a nice herbal tea, if I go pick mint out of my garden, then and then I use stevia usually. I take some stevia leaf, not stevia powder, because I think that's just a little too strong. If you take stevia powder and put it in with your tea while it's steeping, and then just use a tea strainer, that makes a really nice flavor that kind of entices you to drink more water. Number 2, make sure that you're eating. Again, when you're sad, you just kind of fall out of the rhythm of things. And so if you're not going grocery shopping and you're not pulling stuff out of your freezer to defrost before you need to have the next meal ready, then your family's going to get hungry, you're going to be hungry, and then you won't have enough energy to be able to make dinner, and then you won't have enough energy to eat dinner. Even if you call your husband and ask him to pick something up, you might then not have enough energy. And so I guess what it comes down to is routine. Even when you're sad, if you can get yourself up out of bed and take a shower so that you feel kind of like you're going through the motions rather than just kind of living in the sadness, then your body will eventually remember that there are other things in life that you care about, and that there's other things that you love to do, and that it's okay to be sad, but that you also have other good things in your life to look forward to. The next thing would be get out of the house. Find something that you love to do that you can go do with your kids, or you can go do with yourself, but have it be around other people. Don't lock yourself in a room and close all the blinds and seclude yourself. Get up. For me, it's a bike ride. When I was a lot younger, when I was in my early 20s, I loved to bike. And so for me, where I've been feeling some sadness lately, I have been going out and just going for a bike ride. Now, if my kids find out that I'm going, then I can't really go for a bike ride because our roads aren't safe. But we have our little roundabout, and Kaya and I made laps yesterday around the roundabout, and that was just good enough. I really like yoga for this kind of thing. It cleanses your lymph. It kind of helps to keep things moving. I wouldn't recommend sitting and spending a lot of time on the computer. That can kind of make you feel a little useless. If you're feeling depressed, maybe computer and television time are not the best option because they can actually make you feel kind of lethargic. So I'm trying to stay away from my computer a little bit right now. I will get on it for like an hour, but not as much as I'm usually on. Have something to do with your hands. Have something that if you feel like you need to be able to sit down all day and just kind of recover from an emotional shock or from something else that causes you sadness, then yes.
Mr. Walker's milk timer is done.
Okay. Can you put it in the fridge for me? Or set another timer, that's fine too. It's up to you.
Should I set that for 7 minutes?
Probably 10. Thank you. For me, when I get really sad, I want to just curl up into a ball, turn all the lights off, and stop eating and stop drinking, and just ask everybody to leave me alone. And while I did do that for the first couple days, I just did the bare minimum. I saw that it wasn't helping at all. The other thing that doesn't help is alcohol, or sometimes if I have a hard time sleeping, I'll take Benadryl because it makes me really sleepy. Those things just don't really fix anything. Once you come off of them, the feelings are still there and you still have to deal with them. Journaling, I think, is extremely helpful. If you can pull your head out of your bum for a minute and sit down with a pencil and really just write, not necessarily about the thing that you're sad about, but write about the things that you want to do with your life, things that make you feel hopeful about the future. This year I had quite a few things in the last little bit that were rough. We had some fruit trees that for one reason or another didn't make it. We had to get rid of Varnestiara because she was being destructive and killing trees, and that was sad. We had a duckling that went up missing. Oh my goodness. We just had some things that kind of one at a time would have been sad, but taken all together, it was kind of crushing and an overwhelming sense of failure. And so what's happened is that for the first couple of days I was really sad. And now I'm having to coax myself to go out and spend some time with the animals. One of the main reasons I have animals is because sometimes I suffer from some sadness. And being able to go out and pet them being able to go out and pet them has brought a little bit of balance back. So those things that you love to do when you're not sad, it's important to go out and spend time doing those instead of just remembering the things that you miss. But I would say my two big things is remember to drink a lot of water, because you need to be able to replenish those tears. You're going to dehydrate yourself. And your body needs liquids and your body needs food in order to be able to keep functioning. And once you kind of get over that hump and you're feeling just a little bit better, going in, and it doesn't have to be all day things. It's not like you have to go on vacation, but going and doing little things like going for a little bike ride, if that's what you like, or spending time with your kids, maybe go to the swimming pool, or I've been reading to the girls a lot. They've started to ask me to read Chronicles of Narnia, so we've been reading a lot lately, and but looking forward with a hopeful look for the future. And taking care of yourself in the present is really important. And I've been feeling a little bit overawed lately, a little bit starstruck. I watched Starry Hilder and I watched Lucky Robin a lot lately. And I've looked at it and been like, oh, my videos are not like theirs. Starry is so put together and they have all these beautiful things they're showing. And she has her lovely tan and her cute little tennis outfits. And she just looks so put together. And my videos are not like that. My videos, I take them during the day when I find a moment that I want to share with you guys, and then I don't heavily edit them for the most part. And Lucky Robin, her presentation is gorgeous, and her garden is so beautiful, and she does such a good job with her rabbits. And I've been kind of hesitant lately to take videos because I'm like, I'm just not that good. And so I haven't been taking videos. I've just kind of been going through and searching my old videos that I've taken that I've never put up, or Mr. Dirt has been doing videos. And yesterday I kind of came to the realization that if I compared myself to other people who I really admire, there's a reason I admire them. It's because I want to be like them. It's not because I am like them. And if I work too hard at being those wonderful women, then I will never video. And so I have to just say, well, it has to be good enough. And maybe there's little tips in my little wonky videos that don't really always flow in the correct order. And I just have to, if I'm going to do videos, I just have to do what I do and just admire these women. And maybe someday when my life changes a little bit, I'll be able to do these really big professional videos. And in the meantime, I can just stand in awe. So anyway, I love you guys and thank you for your comments. I'm not really responding to some comments. The comments about cloud, I'm not really responding to them. I'm not really at that point yet. And that doesn't mean I don't read them and I don't appreciate them, because I really do. I just am kind of trying not to think about things too much right now and move on to other videos. But this video felt honest because I could just speak in generalizations, and maybe some of you are feeling sad and have had failures in your homestead and have felt overwhelmed, and maybe this will help a little bit. So I love you guys. We'll talk to you later.